What is up, YouTube? It's Pyro here, and today we are doing another episode of Call of Duty Year by Year. Now, today we are doing the Barrett 50 cal, the Barrett 50 caliber, the amazing semi-automatic sniper rifle that everybody loves to spray people down with. So that seems like a pretty good gun to do. I was suggested in the comments by somebody, I don't remember who, but yeah. So it was in Call of Duty 4, MW2. And MW3, which means it was in every single Infinity Ward game, and it was the only sniper rifle to be in every single Infinity Ward multiplayer game. So yeah, check that out, go have a look, and you can tell that it's only in those ones. And so yeah, let's go straight into COD 4. Actually, I apologise for the COD 4 gameplay. There's not much, you probably hardly see it at all, but it's just me and this dude having a cage match. I really couldn't find a game to save my life. So I just ended up finding a cage match game. Someone finally joined me, because I just get picked host every time on COD 4. I can't get picked host in any other game except for COD 4. So it's weird, and we just had a quickscope match. Barrett's pretty fun to quickscope with, but the other two snipers are easier in my opinion. But for your hard scoping and stuff, I couldn't find a game to really tell you. I never really used it that much. I don't think I had any camos or anything unlocked for it. So I can't really tell you much about it, but I do have a lot of knowledge about the MW2 Barrett and the Modern Warfare 3 Barrett. So let's move on, and I can tell you about it. So MW2, this Barrett was amazing, right? You got your semi-automatic Barrett spray, then you got your full mobility of an SMG, so you can run around the map whilst Barrett spraying, whilst at full mobility. So that thing was crazy. So you can go around douche, and people be raging like, "Hey, Barrett sprayed, bitch!" But then you're like, "Lol," because you actually Barrett sprayed someone. So that's where Call of Duty works. When you Barrett spray someone, you laugh. When you get Barrett sprayed, you rage. So that's things we have to live with. It's not as bad as getting killed by an assassin guy or ghost guy, because you know how much I love stealth in Call of Duty. But the MW2 Barrett, it was really, really good, and I don't know, it's just amazing gun to use. It was good for quick scoping, not as good as the intervention. It was there was more difficult to quick scope with, but once you got your eye in, you were pretty good. Now the attachments, I didn't talk about the Call of Duty 4 attachments, because really just chuck on stuff and power, and then that's the only thing you need for the Barrett and COD 4. I should have talked about that anyway, but I just told you then. So the MW2 attachments for the Barrett. Your first perk is chuck on sleight of hand. I guess you don't really need the other ones, and cool, because sleight of hand is the must-have, because sleight of hand pro makes you aim down the sights faster. So sleight of hand pro is the way to go. Lol, rhymes. And stopping power. Obviously, we love stopping power to reduce the hit markers, which is also always good. And perk 3, put on whatever you want. People like to put on the commando perk so they can do the hectic trick shots off the freaking balcony of a building on high rise, and suicide shot, and do all this other crap. Then the attachments, I don't know, until you've unlocked extended mags, just chuck on your FMJ. The other attachments don't really help. So yeah, FMJ and extended mags, and the FMJ does not increase damage. I'm sure most of you guys know that, but I'm sure there's a lot. Every time on Black Ops 2, when I get killed, there's always someone using FMJ, just MSMC, silencer, and FMJ. I'm pretty sure they think FMJ increases damage just because they look at the stats and like, oh my god, FMJ increases damage, I better put that attachment on. But guys, FMJ does not increase damage, so really no point using it unless you want to get those hit marker wall bangs and stuff like that. So extended mags is the way to go. But the Modern Warfare 3 Barrett, now this was unlocked straight away, just like the MW2 Barrett, but it was not as good, because you pick it up. So you unlocked your L11 and your Barrett 50 cal. So you got both the classes. You pick up the L11. Oh, okay, it's pretty cool. Can move around pretty well. Quick scope, a couple of guys. Yeah, all good. Now let's move on to the Barrett 50 cal and MW3. And oh my god, you feel like you're using a freaking light machine gun. It takes that long to move around the Barrett on Modern Warfare 3, which really does put me off, because everyone likes to move fast. So if it wasn't for that, the Barrett would be a freaking amazing gun. All the semi-automatic guns on Modern Warfare 3 have slower. All the semi-automatic snipers have slower movement, like the AS-50 and the Barrett. But even though well, that's just stupid because the Dragunov and the RSAS have the normal movement of snipers, but we won't talk about that. But which means you have to put on the speed proficiency, which does help a lot. And you can tell because the rest of the proficiencies don't really help snipers. I know you can use stability if you really want to, but you know, doesn't matter. The attachments, you had a wide range of attachments to use, but extend the mags is always the way to go, just for the sake of it, because the other attachments don't mean shit. And yeah, you just run your sleight of hand, because the reload time is pretty long. On all three of the games, the reload time was pretty horrible, I will have to say. Then you got your third perk, quick draw. Obviously, quick draw is a must. As long as you don't use assassin when you quick scope or anything, don't use assassin at all. Quick draw is the way to go. Obviously, because it scopes in quicker, and like you're retarded if you don't use quick draw on a freaking sniper. So your third perk, you use steady aim or marksman. Like either one of them is amazing. So yeah, use one of them and the Barret in MW3. To sum it up, it was pretty good. You could Barret spray people, and it wasn't too shabby for quick scoping. The gun would reset quicker than reloading a bolt, so quick scoping is easier with the Barret in a way. But yeah, guys, in all, the Barret 50 cal across all the games, it was pretty good. It was like everybody, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people obviously hated it because it was semi-automatic, and if you had a trigger finger, and yeah, if you had a trigger finger, nobody liked you. But yeah, guys, definitely tell me what gun you would like to see next. Gun doesn't even have to be gun. It can be anything. Like I am thinking about doing Ghost or stealth in general through the Call of Duty years, which I think would be pretty freaking cool to do. See, I've got a lot to talk about because you know how much I love stealth. Anyway, guys, that's it.